Huh? Hey, yeah, good morning. You signed the title, put the information right there. How y'all doing this morning? We just got finished working out, and you see I got my glasses on today. That means I'm gonna handle some business today. I got to handle some business.
Yeah? What business you handling?
The business ain't gonna handle me. I got to handle it.
What is it that you're handling?
Well, hopefully I'm gonna sell this vehicle today. Praise the Lord.
What
Praise
vehicle?
God. Not mine. Not the Benz. Not the BMW. Might be the SR.
Okay.
What do you think?
Yeah, maybe.
That way we can have some extra blessings. Well, for the most part, I know it's gonna sell fast,
Yeah.
but it ain't for me. It's for our youngest daughter. She's looking for another vehicle in which I actually bidded on some cars,
Right.
in which we're gonna get at least 2 of them, I'm sure. So she got first dibs on the vehicle, which she already told me she wanted.
All right.
So yeah, I hope y'all day was good. Y'all night was good. I slept like a baby last night. I ain't had no aggravation, and you know, I was able to sleep
Life is
in.
good.
Yeah, life is good. I was able to sleep in the spooning position. You know, I mean, I figure out the older you get, being that we've been together for so long, and correction, we was married 26 years. Okay. But we was together 27 years. So yeah, we known each other a year. So you might as well count
Right. So
the
that's
extra
why
couple months.
when
So
we
let's
put it
correct
out.
that,
So
please,
what-
because
that's why
people
we-
like, oh, what?
that's
That
why
mean y'all got married when y'all 50? Dummies.
No. So that's why when we put it out there, we consider the whole thing
Right.
as a marriage collectively.
Together.
Right. Being together, because that is the amount of years.
Right.
So.
Yeah, we just had to
Clarification.
specify and clarify that, because
Yeah.
I don't know why people think, oh, what? If he 43, which I'll be 44 September, you're going to be 41 come March, 42.
I'll be 42.
Yeah, come March. So that means
Right.
if
So
you
that
subtract,
so we met. So
people
we,
just,
we've
duh.
been together the whole time.
And
We
what does
met
it matter?
when I was,
Why they care?
I don't know, 16. So yes, if you do your math, it adds up correctly.
And that's correct. I married Trina when she was 16.
No.
I'm 2 years older than her, which means I was 18. Right? Wait a minute. Yeah, that is right.
You turning 44,
That's correct.
and I'm turning 42. You 43, and I'm 41.
So that makes sense. If y'all guys really want to, because I had somebody, I was shocked, that actually said, oh, well, that means you guys got married when you was 14.
In elementary school, somebody said
Or
something.
I was like, what?
What?
So that means your parents had to sign for y'all or whatever. First of all, we got married in South Carolina. Yes, your parents could sign for you, but we got married. We had a private wedding at my church
Yep.
in South Carolina, Lovely Hill Baptist Church.
That's it.
And who presided our wedding was Bishop Floyd White and First Lady Lorraine White.
Yep.
So please, people try to figure things out. It was a private wedding. And only a few people, it's documented. What does it matter?
We got the paperwork.
Yeah, so I'm wondering. So if anybody want receipts, yes, we got married. Ask them. They married us, Lovely Hill, and the private, exclusive people that was there. Okay,
Exactly.
Thank you. Okay, now we clarified that. Why don't you get married? How about that?
That's it.
And stop jumping from one relationship to another. And if you're married to somebody, be faithful to them. How about that? How about them be faithful to you?
That's it.
How about have no secrets?
Right.
How about give them the code to your phone? How about give them the password to your emails? How about just be real and truthful and faithful?
And be
this
honest.
is what I do.
Yeah.
Trina got the codes, passwords to everything.
Right. So it's no secrets.
And it's the same with me. I can pick up her phone anytime. Trina, give me your phone. Where your phone at?
Right here. Yeah.
It's unlocked already? Actually, I know the unlock.
Password.
So yeah.
That's not a problem. Boom.
Thank you very much.
Exactly.
And she can do the very same thing with mine. So yeah. And it's the same thing with emails.
What is it
and
to hide?
Everything else, bank this and that and that.
What is it to hide?
People just so, oh my God.
You just think it's something more than what it is. Oh, well, they look like it's certain things, but I bet you something going on. No.
No,
It's
because
not.
people assume that I cheat, you know, because I'm so cool.
Yeah.
You know, I got to have somebody.
Yeah.
You know what? I got somebody. I'm gonna admit it. It is Jesus on the inside.
You know how many
showing
years,
up on the outside. Oh, what a
Listen.
change in me.
You know how many years I've heard that? Oh, and if it's not real cheating,
So nobody perfect now,
Yeah.
because he doing something.
right? If it's not real
Mm-hmm.
cheating, it's me jealous because you got such a
my
platform
God.
already. Oh, she don't
Every
want you
time
to
we
talk
first
to me. What?
met or whatever.
She
Yeah.
don't want you talking
That's
to
true.
nobody. Oh well.
Mm-hmm. Oh, she's so mean, and she be watching everything somebody say. That's what she's supposed to do.
I'm supposed to watch.
You
I'm
know?
a watcher. I watch every scenario because I got his best interest in mind. For one.
Yeah.
For two, I don't care. I don't give them much energy. But you
But
think I'm
they
thinking
think
something.
they think you the mean one.
They do.
But it's the opposite. I talk to people, I socialize with people, but if you burn me, if I allow you, let me say it like this: if I allow you to hurt me one time,
That's it.
it's a wrap. It's never. I ain't talking about physically,
No.
because that's not happening.
No, but
then I'm never talking to you again.
it's too-
I don't care how much history we got, how much I like you or love you or whatever. I don't. It doesn't matter to me.
Right.
If I feel violated, chances is I'm gonna bring it to your attention,
Mhm.
and depending on how you digest it,
right.
it's a wrap.
Right.
I'm never dealing with you ever.
Right. But it's a shame because I always get the rap of I'm the mean one, I'm the jealous one, I'm the this, I'm the that, and I'm like, I don't care. Like,
Yeah, I hit you in the head, nod in heaven.
Yeah.
Sup?
Yeah, I don't.
Sup, bro?
Doesn't really. I don't rush it.
Hey,
I let
girl.
it move on.
Mm.
Yeah. So, but we had to get some things out there because I'm.
They
it's to the
say
point
you
that-
stuck up. This the
Right. Oh,
word.
I
This is what they
always get
say
that.
ever since we first met. You're stuck up. You're mean.
Mhm.
You're jealous.
I think
Nobody
I'm more
can
than
talk
what
to me.
I
You
is.
think you're more than what you is. They say that you're lucky
Mhm.
when I'm address everything I'm saying, and I was a come up for you
Right.
and whatever.
Mhm.
Okay. So what? Some of those is true.
Right.
One or two.
Mhm.
That don't change the fact who I chose to marry
Right.
on the direction of God in my heart.
Mhm.
Nobody made me marry Trina. I decided to do it. That's because I wanted to do it. Now let's speak on it. Yeah, I did have a platform, and I still have a platform, a bigger platform,
Nothing cheap.
coming from a very musical family who was
Yeah.
very, very well known,
Mhm.
and parents who are very respected and loved, and who are very business oriented
Yeah. Or-
and stuff like that. So I learned from a lot of my family members and friends, and then to later go on and build certain things
Right.
under the blessings
Mhm.
and the wisdom of very wealthy people without seeing color. Let me just say that. That's another video.
Mm.
But yeah. So what if you two out of the five, or whatever the question is?
Right.
I would say this. Was it a come up? It depends on what somebody call a come up, because if you pray to God for something,
Right.
He give it to you.
Then how
How's it a come up?
you got what you prayed for?
You got what you pray for.
Right.
You asked God to bless you with a job. He gave you a job. You didn't specify what you wanted.
Mm.
So if you married a man who got 7 kids and bust you upside the head every now and again, then that's your problem.
Mm.
God hand ain't in none of that.
Mm.
Now, can God change people? Yes. Will people make mistakes in marriages? Yes. But as far as it being a come up for Trina, you can kind of look at it any way you want, but maybe she the only one that would know the answer, and I would know the answer. You
Right.
never know.
Right.
Now, what else? What I said about her being, thinking she more than what she is, they say that about a lot of women in general. Oh, she thinks she whatever. I heard guys talking to the gym this morning. Oh man, this girl he met, online or whatever, and I hear everything. Thank God for the gift of hearing.
Mhm.
And yeah, he met her, and she looks nothing like her profile picture. And you know what? She changing her story for what she said. Come to find out, the B got 2 children. So what's my point?
And you got 4. So what's the point?
Nobody can throw the rock and hide the hand. No,
No.
I'm not perfect. Everybody got skeletons in their closet. They don't want nobody to see. Everybody got dirty laundry. And when everybody take a poop, I promise you it ain't gonna smell like Bath and Body Works. I can assure you. I don't care how pretty you, right.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care how pretty you are.
Right. So with that being said, like it just doesn't make no sense. And jealousy, I'm not jealous of anybody. I'm really not. If you have a come up or you feel like you got established, you got a promotion, you got a new whatever, new vehicle, new house, great. I'm happy for you.
Exactly.
Because-
That's what it's supposed to be.
I'm happy for
I
you.
ain't gonna just look at the video and not comment, because we
Right.
can see everybody that look on our
You can
page
see
anyway.
who looks at it.
Right.
and
So
it-
you might as well go ahead and like,
You might-
follow, share, comment, subscribe.
subscribe. You might as well or drop a comment by it.
Yeah.
If you feel like that what we saying is true or you agree, then say something about it. If you don't feel like it's true and you don't agree, say something about it. It's not going to change what we do and how we get our message across to the world, because there's more besides the people we know who listen and follow us.
And don't speak curse or hate
Oh no,
or
because
have
we will
malice
delete
in
it.
your heart
We will delete
or
it.
whatever. Because again, we are very spiritually in tune.
Mm-hmm.
And I would know firsthand, it doesn't matter who it is,
Yeah.
family, friends, or whatever. I'm 100% focused that I know in this lifetime, I'm going to fulfill absolutely everything that God has spoke in my life to fulfill. And it's a matter of time, and it's happening as we speak.
It is.
Now, we only talk about finance only because we want to get y'all the information
So you can
that
get
you
to
guys
the next
need
level.
so you can get to the other level. We're not being flashy, and if you take it like that, that's on you. That's not going to stop the fact that we are blessed and highly favored by God. How I know? Because what God put together
No man can put us under.
doesn't matter.
Mm-hmm.
So do yourself a favor and be happy for your neighbor. Be happy for your pastor. Be happy for your sister, your brother, your friend, your colleague,
Anybody, just be happy for them. Show love. It's so much.
your coworker.
Right. It's so much negativity in this world that when somebody else gets something, it's like, oh, okay, well, you got
Good for them.
Good for them.
Good for you.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you just like it because you got your little. Why is it always so little?
It ain't little. Everything our life God has done is big. Now,
Right.
we started off from humble, small, little beginnings. But when God elevates certain things I said I would never do,
Mm-hmm.
we did it.
Yeah.
No.
Change-
we
change to
have heard somebody who actually testimony of somebody who had won the lottery, and they won a lot of money.
Mm-hmm.
Him and his wife and his son.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, they was in California. Rancho Cucamonga. Google it. There ain't too many of us around there anyway. And they won some millions.
Right.
So, and they say, you know what? Everybody say, when they get money, they ain't gonna never leave the hood. But when he got his check,
He been gone.
pack it up. Beverly Hillbillies.
To the
Shoot.
loot.
What? So yeah, we're gonna touch on this quickly.
Mm.
If you working a job, don't leave your job looking for one. I always heard that. My parents always said it, and I have made that mistake before, fresh out of high school or whatever. I wanted to figure out what I wanted to do. He said to me, you know what, Rel, since you don't like to get dirty, this is what my dad says, Pastor Franklin Allen Sr. Why don't you find a job
Well, you don't have to get dirty.
where you don't have to get dirty? You already like to talk.
That's
We
it.
barely can shut you up. Anyway, as it is, you always get referrals in school. I get referrals on the bus at school for doing what? Talking? Wow. Okay, I've been obedient, and Lord,
Remember that thing
I'm
we saw
glad I
last
did.
night? Remember the thing we saw last night? The
Yeah.
lady who was talking? And she was talking so much and so fast.
I enjoyed though.
Yeah, it was good.
I liked
she was
it. I
speaking
love
the
it.
truth. There was no stop to what she was saying. But it was funny because
And you hurt my feelings.
Because
I say,
Ross-
Trina, am I that to everybody else? Do I talk that much?
And I said,
And the man was like,
and man couldn't get a word and he was like, yeah, well let me ask you what. And she's
'Cause I was in it.
steady going.
Yeah.
And she's steady going. And Ross said, well, do I talk that? Is that me when I talk? I said, yeah.
because she was saying that she had got her lawsuit. She had won a lawsuit.
Mm-hmm.
And then she had moved. She was in Atlanta or whatever. The gentleman was interviewing her or whatever because
Right.
he owns a non-profit.
Right.
And a couple businesses too in Atlanta and California. He go around doing the interviews and stuff.
Yeah.
And we are followers and stuff like that. And occasionally he will respond on certain videos if you put messages.
Right.
And we appreciate the good work that he's doing because he's placing a lot of people in homes
Yep.
and getting them the attention that
And
they
you
need in the
know,
right way and
right.
jobs and everything.
Everything.
So he's a blessing
Yes.
to a lot of people. But yeah, but what I was saying was, I said, Trina, do I talk that much? Because it's different when you see certain things versus when other people see
it.
certain things.
Mm-hmm.
And I asked you, I say,
Do you talk that much? And I said, yeah, you do.
but it was so interesting.
It was.
Because people, dang, I don't have to ask them
'Cause even-
anything.
even with
she
her-
just,
right,
you know,
even
and
with-
yeah, when I left California, and then I went, because, you know, my daddy, and you know what, and he was my man, and her boyfriend, her sister, husband, something. I was like, but she was so interested. It was
Right.
compelling.
Right.
That's
So
what drawing.
even though she kept talking,
Yeah.
it kept drawing you in because
Mhm.
you wanted to listen what she had to say. You
And her
didn't wanna
spirit
turn
was
it.
so, like,
Good.
warm. You could
Right.
tell.
Mhm.
Like, she didn't mean no, like, that's the kind of people we like.
As like when we went.
Because that's what we are.
Right. Like when we went out the other day, the lady was like, "It's just contagious."
Right.
She was like, "You can't help but to be drawn to you because the energy you put off is just positive. So,
Because she heard about us,
Right.
and she heard the other servers and everybody in the management and everything in the restaurant
Talking
saying,
about us.
this couple is awesome. She
Right.
said, I hope
the
one
next
day,
time
that's what she
they
said.
come in, they get seated in my section, and then she said, and then when I saw that y'all were in my section, she was like, oh my
Yeah,
God, oh
she-
my God. She was
ooh, finally,
excited.
yeah.
Finally. But I'm telling you,
And the other
know
lady
the
was like,
treat.
oh.
yeah,
like,
you know the treat
yeah.
about fruit bears
But it also comes with being a good blessing
to people.
to people too now. You just
Exactly.
can't just give people $3-4. If that's what you can do it.
You
but
know, I hear people say
you
all
got
the time,
you got
tips
to
are-
bless people.
I heard people say tips are optional.
If you broke, tips is non-existent. But if you got money, there's no excuse because you don't know who you helping and blessing.
No, because if you're getting good service, why not tip them?
Because you're going to spend that money on something anyway.
You want to spend it the next morning. If you get up in the morning and stop at Starbucks or Dunkin' or wherever your go-to.
How much time we got?
Or you go out for
It's a-
lunch. Like, you want to spend it regardless. If not, you're going to give it to your kids for lunch in school. They're going to purchase something.
Right.
You can't give that person who just sat there and waited for you for 45 minutes a couple dollars here or there. Like,
But
not.
I figured something out about our camera, even though we're going to buy a DSLR, but I agree 100% what you say. We just wanted to clear some things up. So
Yeah.
now y'all see this and share this to other people.
Right.
If you want to make it in a relationship, some of y'all been divorced, life isn't over yet.
Nope.
It's the right person out there for you. Don't look for them, let them find you, ladies, okay? Stop
Please.
saying you want to find you a good man. You don't need to look.
He finds you.
You know what? I understand, you know, women are supposed to be the hunters, technically,
Mm.
you know, because if you look at, what a show I like to look at, National Geographic
Right.
and different things like that, it's the female lioness
Mm-hmm.
that actually does the hunting,
Mm-hmm.
not the male.
Mm-hmm.
But it's just the opposite in some tribes.
Right.
The male go out
Right.
and do the hunting and bring the food back
and
to the
everything
village
else.
or
Yeah.
to the women and children. So it's just the opposite. It all just depends on your life. Too.
Yeah.
But yeah, we love y'all, appreciate y'all.
Like, share, comment, and subscribe.